Autolite and its 98,000 dealers bring you Miss Ann Baxter in tonight's presentation of Suspense. Tonight, Autolite recreates a classic tale as, with song and story, we tell of the death of Barbara Allen, our star, Miss Ann Baxter.
Hey, Harlow, you got in my way.
Huh? Oh, Oscar Otto. Sorry, I was daydreaming.
About what?
Why, about the Autolite Stay Full, the battery that needs water only 3 times a year in normal car use.
I've got one.
Then, my speaking sedan, you've got the world's most desired, dynamic, and dependable battery. It has fiberglass retaining mats protecting every positive plate to reduce shedding and flaking. That's one of the reasons why the Autolite Stay Full gives longer life, as proved by tests conducted according to accepted life cycle standards.
My owner got mine from our neighborhood Autolite battery dealer.
Friends, to quickly locate your nearest Autolite battery dealer, phone Western Union by number
and ask for operator 25. That's me, and I'll gladly tell you where you can get an Autolite Stay Full.
the battery that needs water only 3 times a year in normal car use. And remember, from bumper to tail light, you're always right with Autolite. And now, Autolite presents The Death of Barbara Allen, starring Miss Ann Baxter, hoping once again to keep you in suspense.
In Scarlet Town, where I was born, there was a fair maid dwelling, made every youth cry well a day, and her name was Barbara Allen.
His voice was on the wind, calling to me, and the surface to the west of me and to the east, and the sounds of the night sea were all around, and on the finger of strand I waited for him, for my love as he rode to me, and a star swung across the moon, and the wind rose from the night as he rode to me, as he came to me.
I thought you wouldn't be here, Barbara Allen.
And where else would I be on such a night?
Home, perhaps, where it's warm.
Ah.
And the young men of Scarlet Town to knock on your door. Not here, where the sea rises and the moon is cold.
Where I meet my love.
But there's a storm coming.
Let it.
The storm and the tides will drown this strand.
And we would drown.
Yes.
We would drown, Will. And you would live no longer than I, and I no longer than you. Our love would die at once on a storm.
Why do you talk of death?
Oh, I talk of love.
And I do. And there's no death in it.
No, Will.
Only this.
Oh, Will.
Fair Barbara Allen. Wild Barbara Allen. Ride with me.
Yes.
They rode on a stallion black. The sea it was a-swellin', and dark clouds a shadow lay on the lips of Barbara Allen. Then Willie held her oh so close, and he kissed her lips a-tremblin', then kissed again in fond adieu, and took her to her dwelling.
Father?
In the kitchen. Sean's here. He's been waiting.
Hello, Barbara Allen. I'll get you some tea.
No.
The pillow in back of me slid down, Barbara Allen. Fix it. Where you been?
On the strand.
With Will.
With Will.
Sean's been waiting. You knew he was going to be here.
Been sitting with your father, waiting. Doing the things you should be doing. Or you meet Will on the strand.
Ah, he can do for himself. Drink your tea, Father.
I like whiskey in it.
Here. Drink, old man.
I like whiskey in it because whiskey keeps the warm down. And it's a cold house. It's a season of storm, and I have a daughter who's never home.
Ah, Father.
The warmth of my daughter is for a sailor named Will.
Father.
And my house is cold.
You'll need a pillow for his chair, Barbara Allen.
He can do for himself. He can do whatever he needs for himself. He sits there and rocks and remembers the time when he had a wife to do for him. Do everything but walk for him.
My house is cold.
Oh, listen to him.
Barbara Allen,
Yes, Sean.
Will is a sailor
Yes.
with a small boat
Yes.
and a narrow life.
You couldn't know.
I know. And one day he'll say goodbye to you and sail his small boat. That will be the day when the sea will throw him back to you, wrapped in kelp and drowned.
And what of you, Sean? Shopkeeper Sean, seller of pots and fish hooks and whiskey, Sean. Should I love you, Sean?
Yes.
And what will you make of me? One like him who sits in a rocker and remembers?
You love Will. How many others love Willie the sailor? And how many does he love?
No one.
There's a girl. You've seen her, Barbara Allen. She's new to Scarlet Town. Her name is Moya, and she drinks wine with Will. They whisper and laugh together.
Get out of here,
They
Sean.
say when Will leaves you, he goes to her.
You lie.
And if I'm not lying, if he hurts you, Barbara Allen, I'll kill him.
Get out of here, Sean.
I would. I'd kill him.
And later I could still hear my father rocking and the sounds of his remembering. For me, it was a night of no sleep. I lay there in my bed, and outside were fitful squalls of rain. Began and stopped and began again. Outside was surf that eddied in the rocks and mist and choke and tangle of kelp flung against the strand. And Will's face and his words and the words of Sean and the sudden blaze of light across my bed. The night careened against the sea. And then the night was still. Then it was morning. I got up and dressed, walked through the room where my father was, still sleeping in his chair. The beach had been pitted by the rain when I walked it. The dune grass was green and shining. The wind held, stung the sand against my legs. And down the curve of the beach and near the end of it, Will's boat. The sail on it to be mended. For me to mend. For Will.
Hello.
What are you doing on Will's boat?
It's where I belong now. On Will's boat. To mend his nets and the sails.
Will sent you here?
He left me here.
I know who you are. You're Moya. You wear a silk dress in the morning to mend a net. Here, this is a net. Mend it. Let me watch what you'll do with it.
He will teach me when he returns.
When did you see Will?
I saw him
When?
when I was with him. When he told me to stay here, and today we would go sailing together.
Sailing. Where? Why?
To some place. This coast is new to me. Will wants me to know it.
What other places has he shown you?
Scarlet Town and what's around it.
You've ridden with him?
On his black horse.
Ridden the Strand? At night?
Yes,
The ruined church at the end of it?
yes. All of these things.
Where is Will?
We sail today. Will's in Scarlet Town. He's buying things for the sailing. Wine
At
and
Sean's.
What?
Will is at Sean's. And he'll stay there. He won't sail with you.
Across the dunes, oh, she did run, the wind with her sighing. And as she ran, the more she grieved, until she burst out crying. When she came down to Scarlet Town, the street with crowd was filling. When they saw her, they
there, Barbara Allen, in Sean's place.
Why is there a crowd, Mr. Eamon?
In Sean's place. Will's in there.
What happened?
I was in there. Will was buying things of Sean. Will was laughing. He broke open a bottle of wine. He made a toast.
A toast? To whom?
To the ladies all around.
To Maria?
To her.
And what happened?
There was talk. Then Will had a knife in his hand, and Sean did too.
There was a fight.
Will's in there, Barbara Allen. He's lying on the floor. He called your name.
Hello, Will.
I'm dying, Barbara Allen.
What did you say, Will?
I'm dying.
Die.
Autolite is bringing you Miss Ann Baxter in The Death of Barbara Allen. Tonight's presentation in radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense.
For fine, dependable starting power, all can well agree. Your best buy, by far, is an Autolite staple battery.
Right, Oscar Otto. And that's the great battery that needs water only 3 times a year in normal car use.
The battery with advanced engineering design, Harlow?
Right, my loquacious limousine. It's protected with fiberglass retaining mats to give longer life, as proved by tests conducted according to accepted life cycle standards. Why, money just can't buy a better battery than the famous Autolite Stay Full. So, friends, see your nearest Autolite battery dealer. He services all makes of batteries. To quickly locate him, phone Western Union by number and ask for Operator 25.
That's me, and I'll gladly tell you the name of your nearest Autolite battery dealer, where you can get an Autolite Stay Full.
The battery that needs water only 3 times a year in normal car use. And remember, from bumper to tail light, you're always right with Autolite. And now, Autolite brings back to our Hollywood soundstage Miss Ann Baxter in Elliot Lewis's production of The Death of Barbara Allen. A tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
In Scarlet Town, where I was born, twilight was a fallen on William Green. Cold death it lay, no grief from Barbara Allen.
They carried Will to the edge of the Strand, the people's Scarlet Town, and I was not there. They opened the earth of the old churchyard, and they scattered the earth over the body of Will, and I was not there. I walked the sands of Scarlet Shore, and I cursed the grave that held him.
Is that you, Barbara Allen?
What do you want, old woman?
Is that you, Barbara Allen? I'm old and I can't see so good, especially with the mist so heavy and drifting like they do.
What do you want?
Oh, give me some of the driftwood you're gathering. I'm an old woman, and when I bend for the wood, the sea snatches it from my hand.
Take what I have, there's more.
And let me walk with you and fill my apron for me.
All right.
Your Will is dead.
He's dead.
They're burying him. The whole town is there. You're not there, Barbara Allen.
And you're not there, old woman.
I buried 3 sons on that strand in the churchyard at the end of it. Never do I want to be on that strip of land again.
Nor I.
But you will. And I. Your death place is there, and mine, and all of us in Scarlet Town. The earth covers us in summer, and the sea in winter and storm. Oh, give me that piece of wood from my apron.
Take it.
You met Will there on the strand, didn't you, Barbara Allen? It's a place of love and death. That Will was handsome.
Listen to me, old woman. Walk with me and beg my driftwood, and I'll give it to you. But don't talk to me of Will.
And why not? He died for the love of you.
For the love of me, and one called Moya, and the rest of the ladies all around.
For the love of you, I was there in Sean's place, touching the bolts of dress goods, and close. I heard what happened, all of it.
For the love of me.
Sean spoke your name lightly in a teasing way, and he leaned over with a smile and whispered a question in Will's ear. Then in Will's hand was a knife, because of what Sean had asked.
You lie, old woman.
It's how Will died. For the love of you, I swear it on the graves of my 3 sons who lie dead.
The love of me. Not for the one called Moya.
Her of the silk dress who paid Will to take her sailing.
Paid him?
This I heard, too, when the toasts were drunk in Sean's place. Gave him money to take her sailing. Will spoke her name lightly and laughed when he told us of it. Oh, fetch me that piece of wood there, Barbara Allen, and my apron will be full.
And then she left me, the old woman did. And for an hour, I walked the beach gathering driftwood for my house. And all the while, the bell of the ruined church tolled for Will. For the death of Will. For my true love. For Will. Night came swiftly with the rain, and the moon slid behind something black in the sky, and it stayed there. The sea was vast. It rolled in and broke, and the end of it was chill against my feet. Far away the file of mourners' lights as they walked homeward. And I went home, too, and made a fire. Waited till the sound of my father's returning. The funeral was over. The dead had been buried. My father asked for his tea with whiskey in it. I gave it to him. I left. I went to a place. Sean's place.
Barbara Allen. The storm outside. You're drenched.
Take my coat, Sean.
Yes.
You killed Will.
It was a fair fight.
You killed him with a knife.
In my belt.
You'll hang for it.
No, it was a fair fight. According to the law of Scarlet Town, he could have killed me. I'm alive. He's dead. No one will hang.
Oh, I'm glad. I was worried for you.
Barbara Allen.
No, wait. Tell me about it.
About what?
The fight. How you killed Will.
Will was your love, and you want to know how he died.
Will is dead, and I can't grieve. Tell me why, Sean.
I'll make you happy.
Yes. Tell me how you killed Will.
Will was a sailor, but he was clumsy with a knife. And when I drew mine, and we faced each other, and we circled, I could tell it. Heavy-footed and awkward. And when he rushed me, I stepped aside, and he fell, and everybody laughed. I let him get up. And somehow he closed with me and cut me here on my arm.
Oh, show me. Oh, poor Sean.
We bent back over the counter, the two of us struggling. And I looked into his face, and I saw a thing. Fright. Willie the sailor was scared, and I brought my hand up. Up, Barbara Allen. Oh, you should have seen it. His face when the knife went into him.
That knife? In your belt?
Yes.
I want to see it. Put it there on the table where I can look at it. Sean.
Yes?
What else will you do for me?
What?
There's a storm outside, and I came to you. What will you do for me now?
Love you.
How?
With fine things, Barbara Allen. With silk from my shelves. Whatever you want. This one? This bolt of silk? Or this one? Or this one? Which one, Barbara Allen? Which one? They're at your feet. Whatever you want. And listen, I have these too. Mirrors. And these. Buttons of shell. And these. Combs of mother of pearl. For your hair, Barbara Allen.
Sean.
For your hair.
You will love me forever, Sean?
For as long as I live.
Tell me again.
For as long as I live.
Yes.
You.
With a knife, you killed Will. I killed you. Father.
You're home, Barbara.
Something happened, Father.
You left me alone again. Fire's gone out.
I went to Sean.
Fire's gone out.
And I killed him.
The sea spills over the churchyard. And the dead will drown. The dead in the old graves. And the dead in the new graves. Will.
That's why I killed Sean, Father. Because of Will.
His grave will sink beneath the sea. And the storm will wash over it. Lonely.
Don't you hear what I'm saying, Father? I killed Sean.
Will is dead.
I killed Sean.
And your life is over.
Yes.
Like mine. Sit with me, Barbara Allen.
Yes. And I sat with him at his feet while he rocked. He remembered, and I remembered. And once my father got up, walked to the fire and threw on wood, sat down again, rocked, and I remembered. Will, the grief came and the tears. Will, the tears. His grave would sink beneath the sea.
I'll make your bed, Barbara.
All right.
See, you killed Sean.
I did.
Look through the window.
Oh, the lights.
The people from Scarlet Town are coming after you.
Oh, they'll hang me for what I did.
Your love lies on the strand. He sleeps on the strand. Your love is lonely.
I ran to where my love was, where Will was, down to the beach, under the strand, and they followed me, the lights of the people from Scarlet Town, and their voices on the howling wind. And I ran down the strand, where the black sea was covering it, and they followed me, their voices, and the bell on the wind, and their voices on the wind. I ran, and fell, and ran again, to where my love lay lonely. The Will in his grave. In the churchyard I found him. And no longer was he lonely.
Sweet William lay in the old churchyard, his love so fair beside him. Out of William's heart grew a red, red rose. Out of Barbara's grew a briar. They grew and grew to the old church tower, and they could not grow higher. And at the end tied a lover's knot, and the rose wrapped round the briar.
Suspense. Presented by Autolite. Tonight's star, Miss Ann Baxter, will return in just a moment. This is Harlow Wilcox speaking for Autolite, world's largest independent manufacturer of automotive electrical equipment. Autolite is proud to serve the greatest names in the industry. They are members of the Autolite family, as well as are the 98,000 Autolite distributors and dealers in the United States and thousands more in Canada and throughout the world. Our family also includes the nearly 30,000 men and women in 28 great Autolite plants from coast to coast, as well as the 18,000 people who have invested a portion of their savings in Autolite. Every Autolite product is backed by constant research and precision built to the highest standards of quality and performance. So remember, from bumper to tail light, you're always right with Autolite. And now we bring back to our suspense microphone Miss Ann Baxter. Miss Baxter, we of Autolite would like to thank you for another magnificent performance and to announce to our listeners that you have won the first annual Golden Mike Award for the best feminine performance of the past year on Suspense. And here, Ann, is your handsome Golden Mike to add to the Baxter trophy case.
Oh, thank you, Harlow. It's beautiful. And thanks to Autolite. I'd also like to thank the wonderful group of suspense players who worked with me, especially Joseph Kearns and Jeanette Nolan, who have also won Golden Mikes for the best supporting performances on Suspense. Thank you for all of us, and good night.
Next week, a story that will prove once again that truth is stranger than fiction. Mr. Cornell Wilde will star as a man who inadvertently was hired to be an assassin. The story is called Alan in Wonderland and will be heard on Suspense. Suspense was produced and directed by Elliot Lewis, with music written by Lucian Morowick and conducted by Lud Gluskin. The Death of Barbara Allen was written for Suspense by Morton Fine and David Friedkin. In tonight's story, Jeanette Nolan was heard as the old lady, Joseph Kearns as Barbara's father. Featured in the cast were Harry Bartell, William Conrad, Louise Lewis, and Junius Matthews.
Ann Baxter is soon to be seen in Alfred Hitchcock's I Confess.
And remember, next week on Suspense, Mr. Cornell Wilde in Alan in Wonderland.
You can buy Autolite Stay-Full batteries, Autolite electrical parts, and Autolite resistor or standard type spark plugs at your neighborhood Autolite dealers. Switch to Autolite. Good night.
This is the CBS Radio Network.
Now, Roma Wine, R-O-M-A. Made in California for enjoyment throughout the world. Roma Wines present
Suspense. Tonight, Roma Wines bring you Miss June Dupre as star of Your Devoted Wife, a suspense play produced, edited, and directed for Roma Wines by William Spears.
Suspense, radio's outstanding theater of thrills, is presented for your enjoyment by Roma Wines. That's R-O-M-A, Roma Wines. Those excellent California wines that can add so much pleasantness to the way you live, to your happiness in entertaining guests, to your enjoyment of everyday meals. Yes, right now a glassful would be very pleasant as Roma Wines bring you June Dupre in a remarkable tale of
Suspense.
Do be careful when you lift him, won't you?
Yes, ma'am.
You there on the end, keep his body higher. Oh, please watch.
I'm doing my
Oh,
best.
do look, that step's terribly high. Where is that porter?
What compartment, lady?
What? Oh dear. 1 minute.
Hey, now look, he's not too light, lady.
Yes, I know. Here it is. Compartment E.
No, I guess that's down the other end of the car.
Now wait for me. Where is that porter? Oh, there you are.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm Mrs. Thornton. This is my husband. He's very ill.
Yes, ma'am. You're in compartment E. The bed's made up.
Oh, thank you. Please keep him covered well.
This way, please.
And do be careful when you lift him from the stretcher.
I'll attend to that, ma'am.
Lift him from under his arms. Easy now. Easy. Watch the door.
Right in here, please. Lay it right down there. That's fine.
Are you certain there are plenty of blankets?
Yes, ma'am. You can have more if you like.
Well, I guess that's all.
Yes, thank you very much. Oh, yes. Will you tell Dr. Stevens everything went well?
Yes, ma'am. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
I'm the porter for this car, ma'am. I'll be with the car to Chicago. Just ring if you want anything.
I'll remember. That'll be all for now.
Yes, ma'am.
I do wish we'd start. So stuffy in here.
What was that?
Oh, Martin, you startled me.
Where are we?
How are you, darling? Did you rest well?
I'm all right. Rather groggy. What kind of room is this?
We're in a compartment here.
On a train?
Yes, dear. Now, don't try to sit up.
But why?
Oh, please put the covers over you.
Another one of your tricks, Melissa?
Now, you know perfectly well what the doctor said.
But you never said anything. You never told me.
Well, I knew you'd be angry, darling.
Angry? Oh. What's the use?
Then you're not, really. Oh, darling, I'm so glad.
Are you?
Yes, darling. Why do you ask?
No, ma'am.
Are you warm enough?
Yes.
Could I get you something?
No, thank you.
I detest train rides. I would have made plane reservations only...
Only it would have been difficult to prop a drug man up in a seat.
Martin.
It's the truth, isn't it?
I don't know what you mean.
But you do know I was carried on this train. You do know you gave me sleeping pills to put
You're
me...
ill, darling. Very ill.
You've done a wonderful job. A very skillful planner. You ought to be congratulated.
The doctor told me to give you those sleeping pills when you didn't rest well.
Come now, Melissa. Have I complained lately?
Well, no. But I can tell you're restless in your sleep.
Oh? How did you determine that?
I've tiptoed into your room lately when you've been sleeping.
Well, I have a watchdog as well as a wife.
You needn't be rude.
Please, Melissa, we know each other too well.
Darling, you mustn't get upset.
No, mustn't get upset.
Let's make this a pleasant trip, shall we?
As you wish. Well, where are you taking me?
Before I say anything at all, I want you to know that what I'm doing is all for you. Do you understand?
Perfect.
You don't sound as if you do.
I'm ill, Melissa. Remember?
You can be most exasperating at times, Martin.
Quit stalling. Let's have it.
Well, the doctor told me there's a chance. And a good one. That the clinic he recommended could determine exactly what's the matter with you.
Oh?
Perhaps even cure you.
I think not.
Oh, darling, why don't you try? You do want to live, don't you?
I don't know why.
What did you say, dear?
I said I'll try.
There, you see? If you'll just make a little effort, then...
How long am I going to be cooped up in this thing?
We'll be in Chicago tomorrow and take you right to the clinic.
Your scheme won't work, Melissa.
What on earth do you mean? What scheme, dear? Yes.
Ticket, please.
Yes, one moment. Promise me you'll behave.
Go ahead. Getting the tickets.
Your ticket, please.
I'll come outside with you.
Oh.
Here they are.
Oh, thank you. You won't change trains, madam. This will be your car on through.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, I understand your husband's very ill.
Yes, very.
If there's anything I can do...
No, there's nothing one can do. But
Yeah?
if my husband should happen to see you... Oh, it's so embarrassing for me to have to say this.
I understand, madam.
My husband... It's not a physical condition. If during the journey anything out of the ordinary should happen...
Yes?
Of course, I'm not saying that it will. But if it does, just disregard it. You might explain to the porter also.
Certainly.
You see, my dear husband is insane.
You needn't tiptoe, Melissa. I'm not asleep.
I knew you weren't, darling. Comfortable?
Quite. What took you so long?
I was just asking the conductor about the connection.
You're very efficient. But then you always were.
It's much simpler that way. I must put these tickets where I won't lose them. Darling,
Yes?
my keys.
What keys?
Please, dear, the keys to my luggage. They were in my purse when I left.
What would I want with them?
I can't imagine, dear. Please return them.
Look, I'm in pajamas. They're not around my neck.
If you wish to embarrass me in front of the porter, then I have no alternative but to ring for him.
No. Wait. You win. They're on the shelf by the light.
Now, what on earth would you want with my keys, dear? If there's anything I can get you, or if you like, we'll go through the luggage together.
Don't be so
Oh,
condescending.
but you were looking for something. I want to help you find it.
I wasn't looking for anything.
We'll start with your luggage first. Here, we find a robe, a sock, a brush, handkerchief, a towel, toilet article.
You needn't go
Oh,
on.
but I must, darling. I want to convince you. About what? That I don't know. But we'll look further. Shorts, bedroom slippers, those your mother gave you, a few ties.
You're a good actress, Melissa. A very good actress.
Really, Martin, you are a mystery.
You don't happen to see a suit, topcoat, and a pair of shoes, do you?
Oh, darling, why didn't you tell me? Am I that thoughtless?
I didn't know.
But of course you would wonder.
Yes, one would.
It's all very simple to explain. You're ill. You have no need for those things, so I packed them in the trunk. It's in the baggage car.
I hope.
Silly boy, of course it is. I checked it myself.
I see.
Dinner's not being served. One cause of beer.
What time is it?
10 of 7.
It's going to be an awfully long trip.
I know, dear. Do try and make the best of it.
What are you doing?
Just ringing for the porter.
Why?
My every move excites you, doesn't it? I'm just going to order dinner.
But you needn't. I'm not hungry.
One moment.
Did you ring, ma'am?
Yes. I'd like dinner served
Really,
here.
Melissa, I'll be quite all right.
But I thought it would
You
be...
go and have dinner. I don't care for anything. Some tea, perhaps.
Are you certain you'll be all right?
Quite certain.
Just some tea, then, for Mrs. Thornton.
Yes, ma'am.
I'll go now, dear, but I'll be back shortly. Keep those covers up.
I will.
Porter. Porter.
Yes, ma'am.
I presume the conductor has explained to you about my husband.
Yes, ma'am. He sure did.
Then would you watch our compartments very carefully? I don't think I should have left him there alone.
Sure will, ma'am.
And don't forget his tea.
Coming right up.
Oh, which way is the diner?
One car back.
Now remember.
I sure won't forget.
Table for one, please. I'm alone.
Dawn, your husband, come quick.
What's happened?
He's going, ma'am. He just ain't there. I went to get the key and...
Oh, he couldn't. He couldn't be. Did you look thoroughly?
Look, ma'am, he sure enough ain't here.
Are all these compartments filled?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, don't stand there. Do something.
I'll go back through again.
No, you stay here. I'll go to the front of the car.
Yes, ma'am.
He couldn't have gone far. He wouldn't dare try anything. He's alive. He's got to be. He couldn't die now. Not now. Martin! Martin! Don't come! Please, you gotta come!
Keep away from me.
Porter!
Let go of me, you stupid woman.
Somebody, please help me!
Go of me. Go on. I'm all right. Let's get out of here.
Martin, darling. What were you thinking of? I can't breathe. Help me, Porter.
Yes, ma'am. Easy now.
Martin, I faint. Shock. What a foolish thing to try.
I'm sorry, Melissa. Guess it was. Thank you, Porter. That'll be all.
Yes, sir.
There now. Please lie down.
I'm all right.
Here, drink this.
More sleeping pills?
Yes.
You're such a faithful wife, Melissa.
I couldn't be otherwise.
And you want me to live so badly.
I do, Martin. So very badly.
I wonder why.
For Suspense, Roma Wines are bringing you as star June Dupre in Your Devoted Wife by David R. Gillespie. Roma Wines' presentation tonight in radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense.
Between the acts of Suspense, this is Truman Bradley for Roma Wines. Last week, a friend of mine, a Roma wine user and Suspense fan, made an interesting comment about my announcement. Brad, he said, the past few weeks you've talked mostly about Roma California Sherry. Now, I agree Roma Sherry is a wonderful wine. I enjoy it. But I also enjoy, and think you should mention, some of the other fine Roma California wines. Your flame-bright Roma Tokay, or my wife's favorite, that rich golden Roma Muscatel. And Roma makes a delicious port. I always keep it on hand to welcome guests. Ladies and gentlemen, my friend Tom is right. So, may I remind you that fine Roma dessert wines include port, Muscatel, and Tokay, in addition to America's first call to dinner, Roma Sherry. And for those who enjoy vermouth, with or without soda, in fact, anyway, Roma features two great vermouths, both dry and sweet. Vermouths, zestful and full-flavored, with almost 100 rare herbs. Remember, you'll like your favorite wine better by Roma. For Roma, America's greatest vintner, with unmatched wine-making resources, gives you unvarying taste goodness at reasonable cost. That's why more Americans enjoy Roma than any other wine.
And now, Roma Wines bring back to our Hollywood soundstage June Dupre as Melissa Thornton, with William Johnstone as her husband, Martin Thornton, in Your Devoted Wife, a tale well calculated to keep you in suspense. Rather late for you to be up, isn't it, Mr. Thornton?
Yes, I couldn't sleep.
I help you?
Yes, you can. When is our next stop?
Well, let me see. Oh, we're due in Minnewanka at 2:32, running a few minutes late. Just about 20 minutes.
There's a telegraph station. I mean, we can send a wire?
Of course.
It's very important that this message gets to Chicago immediately. I wonder if it would be possible for you to get off the train and... Could you...
Now, Mr. Thornton. Can't your wife send it?
No, she's asleep. I don't want to bother her.
I see. All right, give it to me. I'll have the porter drop it off.
Yes. You see, I have it written. Here it is.
All right, I'll send it as soon as we stop.
Thank you very much.
Not at all. Good night.
Good night.
Chicago, next station stop. Chicago, next station stop. We'll be in 15 minutes, ma'am. Chicago, next station stop. Chicago, next station stop. 15 minutes.
Sleep well, dear?
You sorted that.
We'll be in 15 minutes.
I wish it were all over with.
How do you mean, darling?
Oh, the clinic. Doctors pawing me.
You know, darling, you and your antics rather upset me last night. I couldn't finish my dinner.
I'm sorry, Melissa. I'll try and be more successful next time.
There won't be a next time.
I wouldn't bank on it.
You promised me there wouldn't.
Did I?
Let's not bicker. I do so want you to get better, to be strong and happy again.
You're going to some lengths to accomplish that, aren't you?
No more than a devoted wife would.
How old am I, Melissa?
Why, you'll be 30, 20th June.
This is June.
How silly, of course it is.
How many more days, Melissa?
Really, Martin, I can count. It's 13, 14, I should imagine.
Imagine, eh? How many times have you counted these days? How many?
Ridiculous. Why shouldn't I remember your birthday? Every lovely
But this birthday, this one coming up. It's pretty important to you, isn't it?
What are you talking about?
$50,000.
Oh, darling, you do come into your inheritance this year, don't you?
If I'm lucky.
You're talking in riddles. It's your money.
Mine, when I reach 30.
Well,
But if I don't reach 30, then Sis gets it. You won't see a penny of it.
what are you trying to say exactly?
Don't you know?
I most certainly do not.
I won't live to be 30, Melissa.
You're trying to frighten me.
Not at all.
Yes, you are. You hate me, don't you?
Not hate. Just nothing. A blank.
Let's not quarrel, darling. It upsets you so.
We won't quarrel. It's too late for that.
I've tried to be a good and faithful wife,
In your way, I guess you have.
the way I thought best. As for your inheritance, I shall forget all about it.
And you should. You see, Melissa, I wired my lawyer to meet us in Chicago.
You're joking.
Not at all. You see, I didn't take your sleeping pills last night.
Martin, you mean...
In just about 10 minutes, I'll have a different arrangement in my will.
What a cheap trick to pull. You wouldn't dare change your will.
Wouldn't I?
What did you do?
Sent a telegram last night when you were asleep.
Yes.
Order, ma'am.
Yes.
Your luggage, ma'am. Oh, could I ask you to step out here a moment, ma'am?
Luggage? Yes.
The conductor here would like to speak to you, ma'am.
Of course.
Mrs. Thornton, your husband asked me to send this wire last night.
Wire? Yes.
Well, knowing about what you told me, his mind, I mean.
Yes.
I didn't send it.
You didn't? May I have it?
Certainly.
Meet Sunset Limited in Chicago Thursday noon, June 7th. Don't fail. Bring copy of my will. Compartment E, car 79. Signed, Martin.
That's it.
You've done me a great favor.
I hope I did right.
You most certainly did. Thank you.
Not at all.
What's wrong?
Nothing, darling. Nothing at all.
What took you so long?
The porter was showing me where our luggage would be on leaving the train.
Oh.
Darling, look at you. Now you must keep covered up. And we aren't going to quarrel anymore. Everything's going to be just fine. Just fine.
We're coming in now, ma'am. Please call on me for assistance, Mr. Martin.
Thank you, porter. We wouldn't want anything to happen to Mr. Martin now, would we?
You may see your husband now, Mrs. Thornton.
Thank you. Happy birthday, darling.
Even flowers.
Aren't they lovely?
Very.
Well, when will you know?
You mean, when will we know?
That's right. I, too, get a verdict. Foolish of you to have me go through the clinic, too.
It did no harm.
Oh, such a waste of time. Come in.
Here's Doctor now.
Thank you. Darling, no matter what the verdict, you must be brave.
I'll do my best.
Good morning, Doctor.
Good morning.
Good morning, good morning. Please sit down, Mrs. Thornton.
Thank you.
Well, I don't know quite how to start.
Let's have it, Doctor.
Well, Mr. Thornton, I'll be brief. All of the tests and every diagnosis made indicate that there's absolutely nothing organically wrong with you.
Nothing wrong?
That's what he said, Melissa. Aren't you happy?
Yes. Yes, of course. Well, that's that. Thank you very much, Doctor.
Mrs. Thornton,
Yes?
wouldn't you like to hear your diagnosis?
I'd completely forgotten. Of course.
Please sit down, Mrs. Thornton.
Thank you.
Mrs. Thornton, if you're careful, and by that I mean careful, you will have at the most 30 days more to live.
going home, Melissa. Are you comfortable?
Quite comfortable.
Can I get you anything, darling?
What did you say?
I said, can I get you anything?
No, thank you.
Why do you keep staring out of the window?
Just looking.
You see, from the beginning, I knew you wanted me to live. Until I was 30.
30?
Yes. After that, well, you just didn't care, did you?
No, I didn't care.
But I wanted to be sure. So I pretended I was ill. Quite well, too, I thought.
Pretended?
Yes. You see, I wanted to study you. I wanted to get to be not only 30, but a good deal over. Are you listening, Melissa?
Yes. Yes, I'm listening.
Really, my dear, your mind seems to wander. You must relax.
No, I'm listening.
But this business of sleeping pills and trying to kidnap me is all very sloppy.
Wasn't it, though?
I could have left the train at any stop.
Of course.
But I wanted to see just how far you'd really go.
It was clever of me, wasn't it?
Very clever. Even going so far as to tell people I was insane.
I did do that.
That wasn't very nice, though, Melissa. After all, I am your husband.
My husband.
But you forgot one thing.
Yes?
My pre-med course. You know, I wanted to be a doctor once.
You did, didn't you?
Yes. Although I never did make it, I knew enough about people and symptoms to guess the verdict in your case. 30 days, the doctor said, wasn't it?
30 days.
And so, we're going back. Back to your mother and father, and my mother and father. I wouldn't tell them about this 30-day business if I were you. I know use in exciting them.
30 days.
That's not very long, is it?
Not very long.
30 days. But then he could have made a mistake. An aneurysm. That heart might burst at any time.
30 days. Mistake.
What's wrong, Melissa? Oh, you mustn't get up. The doctor said that
30 days.
Melissa, where are you going?
30 days.
Melissa, come back here.
30 days.
Melissa, don't go out there.
30.
Don't open that door. We're on a trestle.
30.
Don't jump, Melissa. Don't jump.
30.
What's wrong? What happened? What happened? Oh, some woman. She jumped. Poor thing. I guess she just didn't want to live any longer.
Suspense.
Presented ROMA. Made in California for enjoyment throughout the world. Before we hear again from June Dupre, star of Your Devoted Wife, tonight's suspense play, this is Truman Bradley for Roma Wines. Everyone agrees that for a wedding, no other wine will do but champagne. And Roma California Champagne, as discriminating wine users know, makes it possible for everyone to enjoy the taste luxury of truly fine champagne at reasonable cost. So, if there's a wedding or anniversary on your June calendar, make it a sparkling golden moment with the pale gold bubbling brilliance of Roma California Champagne. Yes, Roma Champagne, or Roma California Sparkling Burgundy, add elegance and graciousness to any occasion, be it wedding, anniversary, birthday, or other happy event. And because Roma is America's greatest vintner, with years of winemaking skill and resources unmatched in America, Roma brings you fine champagne at reasonable cost. So insist on Roma, R-O-M-A, Roma wines.
This is June Dupre. It's always an exciting experience to make an appearance on Suspense, a longtime favorite of mine. Next Thursday, you will hear a remarkably talented new young actor, recently out of Uncle Sam's Navy and newly arrived in Hollywood to begin what I'm sure will be a brilliant film career. That'll be Elliot Reed, who will appear as star in a suspense play which all takes place on a bus. A of us making a return trip from a state insane asylum. I know you won't want to miss it. Thank you.
June Dupre will soon be seen in the Paramount production Calcutta. Next Thursday, same time, Roma Wines will bring you Mr. Elliot Reed as star of Suspense, radio's outstanding theater of thrills.
Produced by William Spear for the Roma Wine Company of Fresno, California. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System. Roma Wines present Suspense. Roma Wines, made in California for enjoyment throughout the world.
Salud.
Your health, senor. Roma Wines toast the world. The wine for your table is Roma Wine, made in California for enjoyment throughout the world.
This is the Man in Black, here for the Roma Wine Company of Fresno, California, to introduce this weekly half hour of Suspense. Tonight from Hollywood, Roma Wines bring you a star, the actor whose recent portrayals in Lost Angel and See Here, Private Hargrove have been so much admired, Mr. Keenan Wynn. And so with the remarkable events of which Joe Eisinger has written in his novel, The Walls Came Tumbling Down, and with the performance of Keenan Wynn as the Society chit-chat columnist who signs himself Darcy, we again hope to keep you in suspense.
My dear Captain Griffin, on a date which I am sure we shall always remember not quite without pain, I was sitting in my office at the Morning Post, composing with my customary wit and brilliance my daily column of Cafe Society chatter, when Miss Susan Finch, my devoted but mentally retarded secretary, poked her head into the room, ran her tongue nervously across her dental brace, and announced,
"There's someone outside to see you, Mr. Darcy."
Tell him I'm on my deathbed. Tell him there's a priest in here now administering the final sacrament. Now go away.
Well, I couldn't tell him that, Mr. Darcy. He's a priest himself.
Did you say priest? Well, perhaps I am in articulo mortis and didn't know it. Very well, Duchess. Ask the good father to come in.
Yes, sir. Please come in, Father.
Thank you, my child. You are Mr. Darcy?
I am Darcy. What can I do for you, Father?
My, you've changed. Yes, it's been so many years.
No, we've met before.
St. Francis's parochial school. And your name was Patrick O'Donnell. And I...
Father Walsh. Oh, but of course. Well, I'm so glad to see you again. So very glad.
Patrick, I know you're a very busy man. But I don't know where else to turn. It was 3 nights ago, late in the evening, when he first came to see me. Who? Well, a man I'd never seen or heard of. He demanded that I give him the Bibles.
What Bibles?
I don't know. And when I asked, he smiled as though it were a game and said, "The Bibles marked E.B." I feared the poor man might be deranged, and I suggested that perhaps he'd better come again in the morning. He rose from his chair in anger, saying he would give me 3 days to help him find the
Bibles.
No, not the Bibles. That I would help him find the walls of Jericho, or else I would regret it.
Did you say the walls of Jericho?
For the past 2 nights, he's been loitering outside the gates of the churchyard, as though watching to see who my visitors are.
You say he came to see you 3 days ago and gave you 3 days in which to...
Yes.
Well, now, what did the police say?
I haven't reported this to the police. I can't go to them. I've been warned not to.
By this madman?
No, by my bishop. You see, when I told him about it, he refused to credit it, said it was a figment of my imagination, and warned me not to speak such nonsense again.
I see. Father, I'm sure you've nothing to fear.
You don't believe me either,
Oh, of course I believe you. Now, please let me visit you tonight, Father. We'll talk further about this. There are many things I'd like to talk to you about, as we did years ago.
Yes, years ago. Very well, my son. I'll expect you at 8. You will come, won't you?
Only death could keep me away.
And now, in this brief intermission, let us picture this scene. A scene beneath a radiant Caribbean moon at the fashionable Hotel Nacional de Cuba in Havana, Cuba. An American dinner guest has just raised his glass in a toast to Havana, its traditions, its beauty, the superb dinner and wine. His Cuban host replies, "True, the traditions, the scenery, and the food you enjoy, they are ours. But the wine of which you speak so highly, that is of your country. We must import it. It is the famed Roma wine made in your own California." Yes, it does surprise many Americans that California produces wines, Roma wines, of such uniformly superb quality that they are imported to many foreign countries as special occasion luxuries. But millions of Americans do know and enjoy the excellence of Roma wines daily, with meals and when entertaining. These millions have made Roma America's largest selling wines. They know, too, that Roma wines are amazingly inexpensive for wines of such distinguished character. That's because here in America, you pay no high import duty, no expensive shipping charges. Yet Roma brings you wines that combine age-old winemaking skill with modern scientific testing and quality control. All this for only pennies a glass. So, for maximum enjoyment at low cost, ask for ROMA, Roma wines, made in California, for enjoyment throughout the world.
And now it is with pleasure that we bring back to our soundstage Keenan Wynn in The Walls Came Tumbling Down, a tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
And so, my dear Captain Griffin, with a punctuality I had not exhibited in years, on the stroke of 8, I found myself standing before the high iron gates of St. Francis Churchyard. I must admit that Father Walsh had intrigued me with his fantasia of a man seeking the walls of Jericho. No response. I tried the door. Swung open, and I stepped into a musty, dimly lighted hall. Father Walsh! Father Walsh! You at home? There was no answer. I crossed to the door of the study, threw it open. First I could see nothing in the darkness, and then I saw, suspended from a low beam in the ceiling, the cord of his robe knotted tightly about his neck, Father Walsh. There was no urgent need to cut him down. He was quite dead.
That's the way I found him. I came in to give him his cup of warm milk, and that's the way I found him.
Who are you?
I'm his sister, Catherine Walsh. My brother. He never would have committed that sin. But who?
Have you called the police?
Yes, Aren't you from the police?
No. I was his friend.
You're Darcy?
Yes. Now tell me what you know about the Bibles before the police get here.
This afternoon, after he saw you, a woman telephoned. He talked to her for a long time, and when he hung up, he said he remembered now about the Bibles. 40 years ago, he took care of a sick vagrant. The poor man died and left to my brother 2 Bibles.
A bum left Father Walsh 2 Bibles 40 years ago. Well, do you know where they are?
Yes. One is now packed away upstairs in the attic, and the other is...
That must be the police. Now, don't say anything about the Bibles. I'm asking you to trust me. Call me tomorrow at my office. I'll let them in. Oh, come right... Oh.
Father Walsh is expecting me.
Well, come in. Who are you?
My name is Patricia Barron. Is something wrong?
Why should anything be wrong?
I don't know. It's just that... Well, I had an appointment with Father Walsh, and
When did you make this appointment?
early this evening on the telephone. I'm afraid I'm a little late.
Indeed you are. Father Walsh is dead.
Dead? Oh, but he can't be.
Why not?
But I've been searching for him for so long, and now...
Are you sure that you were looking for Father Walsh, or was it the walls of Jericho?
I don't know what you mean.
No?
If Ernst did any talking about... Well, he had no right to.
Ernst? Ernst who? Now, look, my sweet. You'd better tell me what you do know, because Father Walsh didn't just die quietly with a smile on his lips. Father Walsh was murdered.
Murdered? Look, you've got to trust me.
Well, I'll hate myself for this in the morning, but okay. Let's get out of here. Yeah?
Mr. Darcy?
Mm-hmm.
Good morning. This is Catherine Walsh. I've got the Bible I told you about last night that was in the attic. And the other one is...
Miss Walsh, don't say anything more. You come to my apartment at 3 this afternoon. 24 Sutton Place. If I'm delayed, the doorman will let you in.
And shall I bring...
Oh, yes, yes, by all means. Bring the book with you.
Very well, Mr. Darcy. I'll be there.
Yes, Duchess?
Hey, Mr. Ernest Helms is waiting outside.
Ernst? Well, prod him in, Susan. Prod him in.
All right, Mr. Helms.
Is this or is this not your card, sir?
My name is on it.
Uh-huh. Then it is your card.
My name is Darcy. I'm the columnist for the Post. What can I do for you?
Please. My name is Ernst Helms. I deal in rare books. I've been commissioned by a client to find 2 Bibles for a certain collection. You can trust me, sir. I'm experienced. I'm reliable. I am discreet. Yeah, that is how I am.
Well, very well. And you want me to help you find the Bible?
No, Mr. Darcy, no, not quite. I want to buy them from you.
Oh, well, then you've come to the wrong man. I'm not a book dealer. I'm a newspaper man. I might be able to help you find something.
And what is your fee?
How much cash do you have with you?
How do I know you have the Bibles?
Well, I didn't say that I did have them.
How do I know you know where they are?
You don't know anything.
How do I know you aren't lying to me? How do I know you aren't a fake, a fraud?
Now, you'll get nowhere by flattery.
You haven't got the Bibles. You don't know where they are. You are a swindler, a thief. You're trying to rob me like everybody else. I know you. You're a vicious, degenerate fiend, a contemptible, foul... don't please.
I'm sorry, brother.
Okay.
Now...
What happened?
Oh, just a little thing. You got some water there? Now, wait outside, Susan.
What?
Oh, you're all right now.
Mr. Darcy?
Yes, you're fine now.
I'm Ernst Helms, please. I come from Prague.
Well, how do you do?
My shirt, it's off. What happened?
Oh, nothing.
An accident?
Oh, you're fine now. Here, let me help you then. Your coat.
Oh, yes, thank you. My money! Where's my money?
On my desk. You'll leave it there if you want the Bibles. The Bible's marked E.B.
Yes. Please, how soon will you deliver?
3 days.
Please, I can trust you. Please.
Well, that isn't the point. As long as I have your money, Mr. Helms, I think I can trust you. Good day, Flat Top. My dear young lady, look. I arrive here punctually for my appointment with Mr. Serko Hodakis for 2:30. It is now close to 3. I have read the entire contents of Time, Life, Esquire, Captain Billy's Whiz Bang.
Oh, Mr. Darcy?
Yes.
Waiting long? I'm terribly sorry. Come in. Sit down.
Well, thank you.
Now, Mr. Darcy, I shall be brief to the point. I'm an attorney. I have a client named Ernst Helms. He visited your office this morning.
How do you know that?
He told me so. I manage his affairs. He also told me he gave you $1,800. I simply want you to tell me why he gave you that money.
Why don't you ask Mr. Helms that question?
Very well. Blunt and to the point. My client has paid out large sums of money to swindlers, yes, trying to locate certain books. It is my duty to see that he is now protected.
Well, Mr. Helms paid me that money for a book which I gave him.
What kind of a book?
A Bible.
You gave to Mr. Helms a Bible?
Yes.
Good Lord, a Bible for $800? And I suppose Helms knew what he was doing. I'm going to wash my hands of him one of these days. You're telling the truth, Mr. Darcy. You really gave him this Bible.
I'm a liar if I didn't. So I was a liar. But that was the best I could do on short notice. I had no wish to become involved in a tiresome litigation, and one perhaps which might draw the attention of the police to me. I left Mr. Hodeka's office as quickly as possible, raced home, and it was with some anticipation that I learned from the doorman that Catherine Walsh had arrived and was now in my apartment.
Come right in, Darcy. In time for tea.
Well, Captain Griffin, Detective Lucas, and if my memory does not fail me, and unfortunately it does not, Detective Regan. Are you gentlemen waiting for a fourth for bridge?
We've got our fourth. In the other room, Darcy.
I took 3 small, reluctant steps into the darkened room. I was lying on the floor on the other side of my bed near the small table on which my telephone stood. It was the frail body of Catherine Walsh.
Well, Darcy?
Griffin, I find this very embarrassing.
Yeah, I know just how you feel. But right now, Darcy, you must make an effort to tell me the whole story. And believe me, my friend, it better be good.
My story, you remember, Captain Griffin, was good. In fact, it was so good that after 2 hours of tortuous questioning, you agreed to release me on my promise that by evening I would come to you with the full meaning of the Bibles and the walls of Jericho. Straightening my tie and looking jaunty and attractive as usual, I awaited the arrival of the lovely one.
Well, here I am. Look, Darcy, I'm frightened.
Stop acting like Jane Eyre.
Please don't be harsh with me now.
Well, they weren't very gentle with Father Walsh and his sister.
Miss Darcy, I'm so frightened. The manager of my hotel told me that he got a phone call from Ernst Helms asking him to put his trunk and luggage in the storeroom. He's gone away and I don't know what to do.
Try telling me the truth.
Yes. I'm sorry I started the whole thing. His letter said there'd be blood and murder. He was right.
Whose letter?
Elias Barron.
You mean the Elias Barron, the artist?
Yes. He was my grandfather. I started to write a biography of Elias Barron to show the world how he was forced to suffer and live in poverty. What the greatest and most celebrated painter of our time went through to... Well, during my research, I found this scrap of letter. Here, read it.
Live only to finish my greatest work, my only mural. There will come the day when men will again shed blood for the walls of Jericho, as did Joshua and his hosts. But only in my Bibles will be found the key. He who reads each word of God will uncover the sweeping vision of the walls of Jericho on the wall of my hovel. Glory be to God and cursed be all men. Well...
That mural is priceless. But no one knows where my grandfather lived or died. Run away from a hostile world. I retained Ernst Helms, an art dealer, to help me in my search.
And Elias Barron was the poor, unknown vagrant that Father Walsh took care of and buried.
Yes. We traced the Bibles to Father Walsh, but... Oh, Darcy, I'm so frightened. I can't find Helms, and I don't...
You don't have to bother to look for him. The police will do that for you.
What do you mean?
He has one of the Bibles.
Then why doesn't he come to me?
Because that mural is, well, it's finders keepers in a case like this. But Helms is now a fugitive wanted for murder.
Oh.
And the other Bible is undoubtedly nowhere on this earth. That's what poor Catherine Walsh was trying to tell me.
But we know that Elias Barron's left 2 Bibles to Father Walsh.
Yeah, Wait a minute. Wait a minute! Father Walsh, of course, I'm a dope. I remember a warm and lovable little thing he used to do that the whole neighborhood knew about when I was a kid. He always used to bury a Bible with the souls he buried. So, one Bible he kept, which is now in the possession of the killer of Catherine Walsh, and the other Bible he blessed and buried with a dead man.
But that means that...
Precisely. We don't know where under what name Barron's died, or where he's been buried. Joshua. Give me that. Give me that. Now, let's see. J. John. Joshua. The son of Nun. Joshua Nun.
What? How do you spell it?
Oh, N-U-N. Oh, pray that my womanly intuition is not playing me false. Come along.
Where?
To see if there isn't a Joshua Nun buried in Father Walsh's churchyard.
Oh, Darcy, we shouldn't be doing this.
Why not? The cross says Joshua Nun. And if I'm wrong this time, it won't be wasted effort. I'll simply crawl into the grave myself and pull it in after me. Here, I struck it. Give me that crowbar, quickly, come on.
Oh, dear.
Patricia, the Bible. We found it.
All right, Darcy, stand where you are.
Oh, Griffin, I found that other Bible.
You found 10 years in the pen for body snatching.
Well, Captain Griffin, this time, as you must remember, my story was even better. You agreed that now with one Bible in our possession, we might succeed in smoking out the killer who had the other Bible. The entire story of Elias Barons and his walls of Jericho broke into the press, and a veritable epidemic of wall scraping struck the city. It was on the 5th day that a phone call from Serko Hodekas asked me to see him at once on a matter of great importance.
Yes, Mr. Darcy. Helms called me twice. I tried to trace the calls, but it was impossible. All he would say is that he didn't kill anybody, but that he had the other Bible.
How'd he get it?
And he wouldn't explain. He said he's sending it to me so that you could find the mural. But the condition is that, as his attorney, I protect his interest in the sale of the mural. He has a right to that, even though he is a fugitive. Do you agree?
I agree.
Good. Here is the Bible, which came in this morning's mail.
The Bible he gave me was very old. On its covers were the initials E.B. I turned to the book of Joshua. In the 4th paragraph of the 6th chapter, 2 words had been underscored. 7 rams.
What's marked in the other one, the one you have?
Here, I'll read it. And 7 priests shall bear before the ark 7 trumpets of ram's horns. And it shall come to pass...
Mm-hmm. And the word 7 priests are underscored. 7 rams and 7 priests.
Not much to go on, is there?
Enough. The word priests tell us where the Bibles would be found. Now we're left with 2 sevens and the word rams. Where would you expect an artist to spend his last declining days? Right, Greenwich Village. And there you will find, in Father Walsh's parish, a street named Ram Street. And I'm sure that at 77 Ram Street you will find the walls of Jericho by Elias Barons. Patricia, my sweet, swoop up your trumpet. The walls are about to come tumbling down.
Yeah, this is where the crazy old coot used to live. Joshua, he called himself.
Not quite the Savoy, is it?
And this is where a great artist was forced to...
Well, let's get on with it. The mural must be hidden under the paint of one of these walls. If it is, Mr. Klinger here will find it.
What's that?
Oh, don't let that frighten you, miss. It goes on day and night. Building a subway right under it.
It doesn't feel very safe. Perhaps you'd better start your examination, Mr. Klinger.
Yes, I start making my test now.
For the next 3 hours, Mr. Klinger, the expert, worked without pause, taking specimens of almost every square foot of wall space, examining his findings for oil tones under his microscope. Finally, bending low over a sample.
I don't know. Looks like flesh tone, oil, maybe just another layer of paint. I must take 4 or 5 more specimens of that same layer.
And how will you know
If I get different tones in the same layer, then I'll say the mural is there. Second specimen, a sky blue tone. Third specimen, an earth color. Fourth, bright fuchsia. And fifth is a vivid, beautiful gold. My friends, on that wall, under that grimy paint you see, is the last great work of Elias Barons, the walls of Jericho.
A fortune.
Yes, Mr. Hodekas, a fortune. But before we can announce our discovery, we have a serious problem to solve. The finding of the mural means that we secured the second Bible which led us to it. And we could have secured that only from your client, Ernst Helms, who was wanted for murder.
I don't understand.
Well, it's very simple. We will be charged with working in concert with a murderer unless we apprehend him and turn him over to the police.
Yes, but I don't see how
Well, I have a plan. Patricia, you will leave at once for Chicago. Hodeka says that is where Helms called from. You will take all of the Helms luggage, which is now in the storeroom of the Hotel Bolton, including his large trunk.
But see here, why must she take the...
Because I feel very strongly that Helms will suddenly appear if we move that trunk.
Hey, I think we better get out of here.
Yeah, let's go.
No, we don't.
Darcy, he's got a gun.
So you know?
Yes.
Well...
I knew when I learned from my secretary that she told you when you called me that Catherine Walsh was coming to my apartment with a book. And you kept me waiting in your office while you went there and killed her for the Bible you finally turned over to me.
And you decided to force my hand, find the mural.
Precisely, Mr. Hodakis. And when you made it necessary for me to lie to you about giving the Bible to Helms, I unwittingly signed his death warrant. Now, you knew that Helms was an honest man working for Patricia, and you intended all along to secure that mural for yourself. And so, when Helms couldn't turn over the Bible to you, when you demanded it from him, you were forced to murder him, and his body is now stuffed into his trunk in the storeroom of the hotel.
So you've got it all figured out. Well, figure this one out.
Darcy, look out!
My dear Captain Griffin, was how it came about that the walls came tumbling down, right over Mr. Hodakis' embarrassed ears. It is too bad he did not live long enough to confess to the murder of Father Walsh, but it's obvious that he killed him to prevent him from giving the Bible in his possession to Patricia. Well, my dear, I think that should take care of Griffin's curiosity.
And shall I sign the letter simply Darcy?
No, sign it Darcy O'Donnell. From now on, my pet, I'll be forced to use my last name since you are going to share it with me.
And so closes The Walls Came Tumbling Down, starring Keenan Wynn. Tonight's tale of Suspense. Suspense is produced and directed by William Spear.
Have you discovered, as thousands have, how much Roma wines add to the enjoyment of your meals? How their superb flavor makes special occasion feasts out of everyday meals? Find out for yourself what a marvel worker Roma wine can be in giving any meal new appetizing savoriness, new compliment-rousing zest. Start off the meal with an appetizer, Roma California Sherry. Then place on the table a well-chilled bottle of Roma California table wine, delicate Sauterne, hearty Burgundy, or tart, tasty claret. You'll be amazed at the tremendous difference Roma wine makes in the enjoyment of your foods. Don't overlook this easy, inexpensive way to add thrilling extra enjoyment to the coming holiday and to everyday living. Remember, Roma wines cost only pennies a glass. Take a tip from the millions who enjoy Roma wines at meals when entertaining. Ask for ROMA, Roma Wines, America's largest selling wines, made in California for enjoyment throughout the world.
This is Keenan Wynn. I don't know of an actor in Hollywood who doesn't feel flattered and honored when he's invited to make an appearance on Suspense, and I'm certainly no exception. Next week sounds like a particularly outstanding one because your star will be Paul Muni in a suspense play by one of radio's outstanding authors, Lucille Fletcher. And of course, long before next week has arrived, you will have bought that extra war bond, won't you?
Keenan Wynn appeared through the courtesy of Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer, whom Roma Wine salutes this week on the occasion of their completion of 20 years of motion picture leadership. Next Thursday, same time, you will hear Paul Muni, a star of Suspense.
Presented by Roma Wines, ROMA, made in California for enjoyment throughout the world. CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
Autolite and its 96,000 dealers present Suspense. Tonight, Autolite brings you After the Movies, a suspense play starring Mr. Ray Milland.
I'd been called to jury duty a couple of weeks before all this happened. It was one of those kind of sensational trials. And the judge told us jurors not to go out in any public places where we might be approached or influenced. So I've been sticking pretty close to the hotel. So it was a real treat when they said we were free for a couple of days because the witness was sick. Of course, the movies is a public place, but Ann didn't think that would really count, and neither did I. We went to the early show across the street from the hotel and got out about 9:30.
I thought she was darling. I didn't care so much for him, though.
I didn't think she was too hot either. Say, what's the difference, really? The first movie I've seen since the trial started. How about some ice cream?
We got those little cakes at home. Some ice cream might go nice with him.
I don't know if I can go home. You mean this jury thing,
Oh,
you
you're
know.
free for a couple of days. Isn't that what they told you? Not going to do any harm for you to sleep home tonight.
I suppose not. What kind you want?
What?
Ice cream.
Chocolate.
Come on.
Well, hello there. How are you this evening, folks?
Yeah, fine, just fine.
What can I do for you?
About a quart of ice cream, chocolate.
Right. Hey, how's the trial going? You're on the jury, aren't you?
Yeah, but I'm not supposed to talk about it.
Oh, yeah, I should know better than to ask. Yeah, I bet you we have 5-7 jurors a day come in here from the hotel across the street. Hey, you think you've been on this trial a long time? Some people stay on for months. Well, I'll tell you what I think about this Harmon fella.
I'm not supposed to let anybody talk to me about it either.
Say, that's right. I forgot about that. Well, that'll be 60 cents.
Yeah, I got it, Ann. Now, what did I do with my wallet?
That's 60 out of 1. And thank you. Well, I hope now that you know us, you'll trade here sometimes even after the trial's over. My name is Adelson.
Well, I'm Mr. Bennig, and this is my wife, Ann.
I'm happy to know you. I hope you'll be through with the thing real soon.
I hope so, too. Good night.
Al,
Yeah.
look what I found.
What?
An envelope on the floor right here.
Somebody dropped something, huh?
Yeah. It's open, too. I wonder if we should, to find the owner.
Hey. Money, bills. Hey, let me see.
How much is there, Al? Al? How much, Al?
$10,000.
Huh? 10,000? Who dropped $10,000 on the floor of a drugstore?
In just a moment, Mr. Ray Milland in the first act of After the Movies.
Hello there, Harlow Wilcox.
Why, it's Santa Claus.
That's right.
What are you doing here, Santa?
Well, I thought you'd like to hear about Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, and Vixen.
Your reindeer?
No, my ignition-engineered Autolite spark plug.
On a sleigh?
Oh, well, I turned in my sleigh for a sky sedan, and since I replaced my worn-out reindeer, I mean spark plugs with ignition-engineered Autolite spark plugs, why, I've been getting...
I know. Smoother performance, fast starts, gas savings. Ignition-engineered Autolite spark plugs, are world famous for quality and dependability.
How right you are, Harlow. Now I know what you mean when you say...
Ignition-engineered Autolite spark plugs are designed by the same Autolite engineers who designed the coil, distributor, and all the other important parts of the complete ignition systems used as original factory equipment on leading makes of America's finest cars. That's why Autolite spark plugs work as a perfect team with your car's ignition system.
Well, hang up a big stocking, Harlow. You've been a good boy to tell me about ignition-engineered Autolite spark plugs.
Glad to do it, Santa. And whether you choose the resistor type or the standard type, you'll be right. Because you're always right with Autolite.
And now with After the Movies and the performance of Mr. Ray Milland, Autolite hopes once again to keep you in suspense.
$10,000? You mean the envelope was just laying there on the floor?
I almost stepped on it, and then I picked it up, and I saw there was something in it. Al, what should we do?
Gee, a thing like this, I don't know what to say.
If I was you, I'd keep it. That's what I'd do. And since it was in my store...
No, we couldn't do that.
Well, I could. It ain't stealing. You found it. And it was my store you found it in.
We better turn it in.
Look, if there's a reward, we'll get together on it, won't we?
There's some kind of a note in it.
A note?
Yeah, in with the money. This is your first half as agreed in... No signature. Doesn't make much sense to me.
Me either. Hey, where you going with that money?
If anybody comes looking for it, we live on 5th Street, 229.
If there's a reward, we'll see you get your share, Mr. Adelson. Come on in.
Don't worry, Mr. Adelson.
Don't worry. $10,000 is a lot of money.
I said there was nothing to worry about, but I wasn't feeling quite as breezy as I sounded. $10,000 is an awful lot of money. Ann was still trying to figure it out when we got home. One thing I'd always said about Ann, she had a good mind. Now she remembered the note, and she took off from there.
Al, it must mean something. It was written to somebody. It must mean something to them. After all, it's $10,000.
Let's get on with the ice cream.
All right.
Look, Annie, if nobody claims it by tomorrow, we'll put an ad in the paper or something. It's not our worry. Here, chocolate.
We could keep it, couldn't we? I mean, the law says finders keepers. If nobody can prove it's theirs, we can keep it, can't we? Isn't there a law?
Well, I guess as far as the law is concerned, we could keep it.
Of course, we'd have to give part of it to Mr. Adelson.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, Al. That money belongs to somebody.
All right. If they claim it, all right. If they don't, well, all right. Why worry about it?
Belongs to whoever that note was written to.
Uh-huh.
Now, listen. This is your first half as agreed in the EH business. But if they are not hung up when the time comes, don't expect to get the rest or stay healthy very long. No signature.
No signature.
Al, that last part about staying healthy, that's a threat. That's what it is.
Threat? Well, yeah, it could be.
The man who's giving the money is threatening the man who's getting it, that if he doesn't...
Doesn't what?
Al, don't be so dense. Help me a little. Doesn't do what they're paying him to do. It's a bribe. Don't you see, Al, this money is a bribe.
A bribe? Hey, that's right, Annie. You could be right at that.
Well, now we're getting somewhere. All right, a bribe. And it has something to do with something being hung up. If they are not hung up when the time comes, it says. What could be hung up that's so important to anybody? Jury. That's it, a jury that can't reach a verdict. Al, I'll bet that's it. Somebody is trying to bribe somebody on a jury to...
To what?
Al, those initials, E.H., Edward Harmon, the name of the man that's on trial. The jury that you're on.
Gee, I don't know, Ann. They all seem like such nice, decent people.
But listen. This is your first half, $10,000, as agreed in the E.H., that is the Edward Harmon business. But if they are not hung up as a jury, don't expect to stay healthy.
Yeah. Yeah, it does make sense, Annie.
Now, we've got to call the police.
Police?
Well, sure. We've got to report it right away.
Well, maybe I should give it to the district attorney in the morning.
No, don't you see, Al? You're on that jury. Why, if we delay telling them for even an hour, they may think you've got something to hide.
No, I think I better wait till the morning.
If you don't phone them, I will right away now.
Well, I hope you're right. I hope this is the right thing to do. My name is Albert H. Bennig. That's right. I live at 229 5th Street. Yeah. I want to report something to you. There's a drugstore on the corner across the street from the courthouse, and my wife and I were in there earlier this evening, and my wife found something. Yeah. Well, on the floor. It was an envelope with $10,000 in it and a note. And we think it has something to do with the Edward Harmon trial. Yeah. No, just my wife. Yeah, she's sitting right here with me. Yeah, that's what I think. You'd be doing me a great favor if you'd... Yes, we'd wait right here. We'll be expecting you.
What did they say?
They said they'd send somebody up just as soon as they could.
Well, weren't they excited about it? Didn't they say anything?
Well, Ann, I guess with people like that, these things are just sort of routine.
That must be them now, Al.
I'll go.
I must say they took their time about it.
Oh, good evening, gentlemen. Come in.
Thanks. You're Mr. Bennig? Albert H. Bennig?
That's right. This is my wife.
How do you do?
No, how do you do?
I sort of expected to see someone in uniform. I should have known it.
Uniform?
Yes, you gentlemen are from the police, aren't you?
No. No, we're not.
Oh?
You expecting the police, lady?
Yes, we were.
Better not take too much time, Johnny.
I think you people got something that belongs to us. Something you found in the drugstore in the corner.
Oh.
We lost it there. Druggist told us you had it.
Well, we did find something, yes.
10 grand. 500 in a white envelope.
Well, I guess it's theirs, all right, Ann.
Yes, but...
But what?
Well, I'm sure it's yours, but there was something else, too.
We better just give it to him, Ann.
The note. I always said that was foolish.
There was a note.
Yes.
You read it?
We glanced through it, of course. We thought it might tell us who the money belonged to.
And it did, didn't it?
No, oh, no.
Come on, lady.
Now, wait a minute.
This is a gun, man.
The note told you that the dough was to buy off somebody on the jury of the Harmon trial, didn't it?
You talk too much, Johnny. Come on, let's get out of here.
What's the difference? Use your head. Why, what about it, Mrs. Benning?
How did you know it was in the note?
We gotta know these things. We work for Mr. Harmon. We know you're on the jury, too, Mr. Benning.
Al.
Where are you from, Mrs. Benning? I mean, where do your folks live? What part of the country?
Why, Washington. Spokane, Washington.
All right. Mr. Benning, you go on down that trial tomorrow, just know nothing had happened. Anybody asks you about your wife, you tell them she's gone on a little visit to her folks in Spokane.
Visit to my folks.
The case will go to the jury on Friday. If everything goes like it should, your wife will be back here safe and sound first thing Monday morning.
Oh, good Lord.
But you can't do a thing like this. You can't.
Be reasonable, Mrs. Benning. We gotta. You people know too much about this thing.
Well, we wouldn't say anything. I promise. I swear it.
Now, how can we take a chance like that? Harmon is up for murder. Better get your things together, Mrs. Benning. Go with us, Sam.
We ain't got all night, though.
I'll take the money, Mr. Benning, before I forget it. Thank you. I hope you understand our position.
What are you going to do?
Well, obviously, the money went to the wrong party. So we gotta use another method. If everything goes like it should on that jury, your wife will be okay. But if it doesn't...
You can't. You can't do that.
Oh, but we can. Saves us a lot of money, too. And, Mr. Bennig, not a word to the authorities. Your wife would make a cute corpse.
Autolite is bringing you Mr. Ray Milland in After the Movies. Tonight's production in radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense.
Hey, Santa Claus, no kidding. Did you really name your Autolite spark plugs after your reindeer?
I certainly did, Arlo.
How come?
Well, for one thing, those reindeer were always unexcelled for fast starts, smooth performance, and gas savings.
And so are those ignition-engineered Autolite spark plugs.
They sure are, Arlo.
And, of course, those reindeer are famous as a perfect team, just as ignition-engineered Autolite spark plugs are famous for working as a perfect team with your car's ignition system. Because, you see, they're designed by the same Autolite engineers who designed the complete ignition system, used as original factory equipment on many leading makes of America's finest cars.
Well, that's why you say they're ignition engineered, hey, Arlo?
Sure, Santa. So, folks, see your friendly Autolite spark plug dealer and have him replace worn-out spark plugs with ignition-engineered Autolite spark plugs. And whether you choose the standard type or the resistor type, remember, you're always right with Autolite.
And now, Autolite brings back to our Hollywood soundstage Mr. Ray Milland in Elliot Lewis's production of After the Movies, a tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
After they left, I just sat there. Maybe another guy would have rushed right off and done something. But I couldn't. I had to think. It all happened so suddenly, in less than an hour, the whole thing. And picking up the money on the floor at the drugstore and then figuring out from the note that it was a bribe to someone on the jury of the Harmon trial. The jury I was on. And those gangsters arriving and claiming the money and taking Ann as a hostage for my verdict. The police hadn't arrived. I left home, sneaked out the back way, took the side streets, and went to the office of the chief of detectives.
So you came down here.
What are we sitting here for? Why don't we do something?
Well, we gotta know what we're doing before we start doing it. Anyway, from what you told me, I don't think she'll be in any real danger.
No real danger. She's been kidnapped by gangsters.
But why? That's what doesn't make sense to me yet.
I told you, the money was some kind of a bribe. They thought we knew about it.
But you didn't.
How could we? Ann just picked up the money off the floor and...
They said that they'd have her back by Monday?
That's what they said. You can believe them if you want to, but she's my wife.
Okay. What do these two cookies look like?
I don't know. Average size, dark, I think. I don't remember what they look like.
Did you catch their name?
I didn't ask them.
You're not going to be much help for a while, are you? Okay, it's all right. By the way, my name's Dan.
Oh. Mine's Al.
You'll probably be seeing quite a lot of me in the next day or two, so we might as well get acquainted. And, Al.
Yeah.
Take it easy. We'll find your wife.
His being friendly like that made me feel a lot better, but we still weren't doing anything. First, he got out a lot of pictures, and I had to go through all those, but of course I couldn't recognize anybody, and then he started making phone calls. That didn't make much sense to me either, except that he figured they might have the stolen car, and he was trying to check on it. Finally, he called a police car, and we drove back toward the courthouse. It was 12 o'clock, but Mr. Adelson hadn't left the store. He was anxious enough to talk, but didn't look as though he was going to get us any place.
I tell you, Lieutenant, it was right there on the floor. Right there.
Yeah, but when you talked to these two men...
Oh, yes. Well, I talked to them. The one, that is. And he said he'd lost an envelope, he thought, in my store. And I said, yes, we'd found it, and Mr. Bennig had it.
So you talked to them. What did they look like?
Well, now, how can I know what they look like when they called me on the telephone?
Okay. I guess that's all, Mr. Adelson.
I'm sorry, Lieutenant. I wish I could help you.
That's perfectly all right.
But if there's anything else that
We'll call you.
Hey, Mr. Bennig.
Yeah.
Did you tell him about the note?
Note?
Yeah, the note that was in with the money.
So there was a note?
Sure. In with the money. Wasn't it, Mr. Bennig?
Well, what about it, Al?
Well, I'm sorry. I guess I forgot. We drove back to 5th Street and parked in front of our apartment. Dan didn't say a word until we got into the elevator. Then he spoke to the elevator boy, not to me.
You take Mrs. Bennig and a couple of men down tonight about 10:30.
Yeah, that's right. Police?
Mm-hmm. What'd they look like?
Well, I couldn't really tell you. They had their hats pulled down, sort of. One was tall, and the other was short. That's about all I noticed. Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah?
The tall one had kind of a limp. He had a cane.
A limp, huh? You hear any names?
Yeah, and now that you speak of it, the short one called the tall one Johnny. Funny, I didn't think of it.
The tall one and the short one, and the tall one's name was Johnny, and he had a limp.
That breaks the case wide open, huh?
Yeah, I'll see that you get a citation.
We got off at my floor, and I opened up the apartment, and we went in. And he still didn't say anything. He prowled around the apartment, poking into bureaus and closets, but not saying a word. Then he came out in the living room and sat down in the big armchair and looked straight at me.
All right, Al. What about the note?
Well, I'm sorry, Dan. I didn't think it was important. You're not sore, are you?
Me? What have I got to be sore about? It's your wife.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry.
Now, what about the note?
But all it said was something like, this is the first half as we agreed and no signature.
You got it?
No. I took it when they took the money.
And you couldn't remember that one was a tall guy and the other was a short guy and that the tall guy's name was Johnny?
But I was all upset. I didn't even know if I heard his name.
Are you trying to protect her, Al?
No. I've told you everything I can.
Okay, forget it. Now, let's see. Bribe. That means that somebody wants something or is on the spot. The fix will be on by Monday, they say. Now, who is there in this town that employs gunsels that would have a deal worth that much dough set for next Monday?
Oh, there could be a million deals like that.
Quiet, let me think a minute. Johnny, Kane, the
short guy. It's on the tip of my tongue. It wasn't so long ago, either. Sure. Why didn't I think of it?
Think of what?
Bill Quinlan, the defense lawyer in the Harmon case. Those are his boys. Had him up a dozen times. He always comes and gets them off.
The Harmon trial?
Yeah, this Harmon is up on a murder rap. A bank robbery, a guard was killed. His lawyer's Bill Quinlan. Quinlan's bribed more juries than I got hairs on my head. They could ever prove it. Get a couple of hung juries and they let you off the hook. He's pulled it plenty of times.
Well, isn't that a little far-fetched?
That's like I say, Al. That's all we've got. I'll have the boys check the jury list anyway. Where's your phone?
In there. Dan.
Yeah.
Dan, I'm on that jury.
Oh, what?
Well, don't you see? If I opened my mouth, they'd kill her. They told me so.
So that's it.
I didn't dare tell you, Dan. I hoped you'd find her
Why,
without...
you long-legged, thick-headed idiot. Don't you think I've been in this business long enough to know it a little better than you do? Don't you think I know how to give people protection when I have to? Do you think we go around trying to get people killed? Do you know any more that you haven't told me?
No.
You know who the juror is they're trying to bribe?
No.
Yeah, okay. At least now we know where to start looking.
Dan.
Yeah?
You're not sore at me, are you?
Me? No. What have I got to be sore about?
We knew where to start looking, but it wasn't as easy as that. I was still on the jury, of course, and they didn't dare make a move against Harmon because of Ann. The case went to the jury Friday, and there was still no word of her. And, of course, I had to vote not guilty. They understood that. But as it turned out, the vote was 8-4, so it didn't really matter. With a hung jury, Harmon was scheduled for a new trial anyway. By now, it was Monday, the day Ann was supposed to return. But there was no word. What if they'd found out the police knew I was on the jury? It was nearly midnight when Dan came to the apartment. He looked as though he hadn't slept for 3 days. I hadn't either. He told me to come along with him. He didn't say much until we were way down on Avenue C on the Lower East Side.
Don't let it get out, fella, but I think we're going to come out all right.
When'd you find out?
About an hour ago. We trailed Harmon. That's why he got bail.
Dan, don't kid me. Are you sure that she's...
As sure as we can be. We know where they are. She'll be there. Now, that's the place, third house down. Ellis, you and Wilson stake out the back.
Okay.
Farley, Edwards, take the front. I'm going in. All right, get going.
Okay, Lieutenant.
Dan,
Yeah?
I want to go with you.
Now, you stay in the car.
I'm going with you.
Okay, come on. Now, let's go. Now, there's a light in the front. They may give us a little reception, Al.
They wouldn't do anything to her. Would they, Dan?
I'll try the door. Yeah, it's locked.
Can't we bust it open?
I got a skeleton. All right, close it behind you so the street light won't show us up.
Okay. They're coming.
Now, those are my boys. Let's try in here.
I don't think anybody's around.
Come on.
Maybe they took us someplace else.
Quiet. No, Al. You better stay out.
Why? What is it? What is it?
It's her, Al. Your wife. She is dead.
She was dead. And the next day there was the funeral. A lot of friends came around and shook hands and looked at me sad. And I stood by where she was lying with all the flowers around her. This wasn't the way it was supposed to work out. Dan came too. For a long time he stood there, looking at her, and my friends, and me.
You called them, didn't you?
I called him? Yeah.
You called them, and she thought you were calling the police. That's why the police never showed up.
I called him. She was so insistent I had to call somebody. I didn't think they'd take her away. I thought they'd just take the money and leave, forget the whole thing. But they took her, too.
What about the money?
The money they paid me? For the trial?
The money for the trial, $10,000.
I told you. They took it. They took the money and they took her. All except $500. I kept that in my pocket. They didn't get that. That's what I paid for the funeral with.
I know. We had the numbers of the bills when we picked them up later last night. They had it all except $500. That's what brought me back to you.
It's funny. I did it for her. To buy her nice things. And all I bought her was a funeral.
Say goodbye, Al. You'll have to come with me.
Suspense, presented by Autolite. Tonight's star, Mr. Ray Milland.
At my workshop, we make toys for all the little girls and boys. We work hard to make 'em right, make 'em perfect, like Autolite.
You said it, Santa. Autolite makes more than 400 products for cars, trucks, planes, and boats in 28 plants from coast to coast. These include complete ignition systems used as original factory equipment on many makes of America's finest cars. Generators, coils, distributors, voltage regulators, wire and cable, starting motors, all engineered to fit together perfectly, work together perfectly, because they're a perfect team. So, friends, don't accept electrical parts supposed to be as good. Ask for and insist on original factory parts at your neighborhood service station, car dealer, garage, or repair shop. And because all Autolite parts are original factory parts, you can be sure you're right, because you're always right with Autolite.
Next week on Suspense, Mr. Alan Ladd as star of A Killing in Abilene. And in weeks to come, you will hear such famous stars as Dennis Day, Cornell Wilde, and Ginger Rogers, all appearing in tales well calculated to keep you in suspense.
Suspense is produced and directed by Elliot Lewis, with music composed by Lucien Morawek and conducted by Lud Gluskin. Parts of this program were transcribed. After the Movies was written for Suspense by Jack Finney and was adapted by Robert L. Richards and David Ellis. Ray Milland appeared by arrangement with Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer, producers of the Technicolor picture King Solomon's Mines, with Deborah Carr, Stuart Granger, and Richard Carlson.
And remember, next week on Suspense, Mr. Alan Ladd in A Killing in Abilene.
You can buy world-famous Autolite resistor-type or standard-type spark plugs, Autolite safe-full batteries, Autolite electrical parts at your neighborhood Autolite dealers. Switch to Autolite. Good night.
This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System. Suspense. This is the Man in Black, here again to introduce Columbia's program, Suspense. Tonight, in one of her rare radio appearances, we bring you a star who has occupied a unique place in the affections of moviegoers ever since the screen first became of age, Miss Lillian Gish. Appearing with Miss Gish are two distinguished players, Mr. Ray Collins of the Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer fold, whose current release is Thousands Cheer, and Mr. Bramwell Fletcher, who has ornamented many a stage and film success. There are only three players in Marry for Murder, which is tonight's tale of suspense. Only three characters in this story, whose beginning and end are shrouded in a dense down-east fog. A story of slow terror and swift death, planned by a brilliant murderer. And so with the performances of Lillian Gish as Letty Hawthorne, a frightened, neurotic creature who seemed destined to be a perfect victim, of Bramwell Fletcher as Mark Taylor, so handsome and attentive, and of Ray Collins as the lawyer, Philip Alden, who relates these events to us, we again hope to keep you in suspense.
I used to love the sound of foghorns on the bay, especially at night when I sat before the fire. Let their lonely wail weave a contrast between my snug comfort and the gray immensity outside. But I've lost my taste for them now. Lost it on the night I heard them moan a dirge of death. It's hard enough to lose a friend. But to lose one as I lost Letty Hawthorne is the kind of blow you'll never quite forget. I remember the first time I met her. It had fogged up all of a sudden, as it does here on the Cape. But Ann Wentworth held her Sunday night supper as usual. Letty was the only stranger there, a newcomer to the Cape. I looked at her and thought she'd be an attractive woman if she only didn't flutter so much. She was a trim, pretty woman of about my own age, which is 40.
You're Philip Alden, a lawyer, aren't you? Oh, what a pleasure to meet so many nice people. There go those foghorns again.
Yes,
Does one really get used to them in time?
Well,
I love the Cape, but I can hardly bear that sound. So depressing, isn't it? So morbid.
Well, to your first question, yes, I'm Alden, an attorney. As for the foghorns, well, if you stay with us for a few years, you won't be able to live without them, Mrs. Hawthorne. It is Mrs. Hawthorne, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Anne never gets around to introducing people. It's her only fault.
Oh, I never stand on ceremony. That's my fault if you consider it once. Besides, I knew you at once, you see, and you knew me. Don't you think that's a promising beginning?
I never thought of it that way.
Oh, dearie me. There it goes again. It makes me think of ghosts walking over my grave. How can you bear it?
They do serve a very important purpose, you know.
Oh, I suppose they do, but they give me the shudders.
As a matter of fact, I find them comforting.
I made Jane Hart promise to stay with me tonight if the fog doesn't lift. I daren't be alone. You see, I'm still a bit nervous.
Oh?
I've been ill, you know, and the doctor prescribed complete rest and quiet.
I see.
That's why I came up here.
Well, you'll find what you're looking for here, I'm sure.
Oh, do you think so?
I
do hope I will. My nerves are simply shattered. Mr. Hawthorne's dead, you see. Such a tragedy.
I'm terribly sorry.
You see, it happened so suddenly. I can't quite believe
Can
that.
I get you some of Anne's cider cup? That's one of our Sunday night features.
Oh, thank you. That would be so nice. It's such a comfort to have a man take care of one again. You make me feel so protected. I know we're going to be great friends, aren't we?
I can tell you I worried a bit for a while after that first party. Letty Hawthorne was a charming woman, a bit fluttery, as I said, but still attractive and rather pathetic. I was afraid she was setting her cap for me. You see, I'm a crusty old bachelor, but even my friends were beginning to wonder. So it was with mingled relief and regret that I learned one day that Letty Hawthorne had transferred her attentions to another newcomer to the Cape, Mark Taylor. He was 8 or 10 years younger than she, a handsome fellow, but somewhat dissolute looking. I didn't like him. I may as well admit that from the start. But short of marrying her myself, there wasn't much I could do. Anyway, they seemed happy enough, at first. One day after the wedding, Letty called me on a matter of business. I went down there after sundown. The three of us sat out on the beach in front of her cottage.
I'm so glad you were able to come, Philip. You see, Mark and I were counting on you.
Always glad to oblige you, Letty.
As a matter of fact, Alden, we want you to attend to a legal matter for us.
Yes?
Yes, Philip. Mark wants to make a will. I told him I don't like wills. There's something so unhealthy about them. But Mark simply insists upon it.
Very sensible, I'm sure.
Oh, you men. You're all alike.
It needn't be a very elaborate affair, Alden. Just a simple document stating that I leave all my property to Letty.
Well, if he does that, Philip, I want you to make out a will for me, too. Leaving everything I have to Mark.
But Letty, there's
no
need...
I insist.
Oh, well, Alden here is going to think I married you for your money.
Money? Oh, why, I really don't know anything at all about my affairs. Really, I don't. Frank, Mr. Hawthorne always used to say, Letty, I really think you know less about business than a child. I left the management of his estate entirely to his secretary, you know.
Well, just some simple document that makes my intention clear. You know the form, Alden. And, of course, if Letty insists...
But I do. We'll have twin wills. It doesn't sound so frightening that way.
The way Letty talks about wills, you can tell she has a secret vice, can't you?
A secret vice?
My wife's a murder mystery fan, Alden. I didn't find out until it was too late.
Oh, Mark, you silly.
When you say that, Taylor, smile. I'm a detective fan myself. It's a busman's holiday, of course, but I always read the latest whodunits. If my father hadn't insisted that I follow in his footsteps, I'd have been a detective instead of a lawyer.
Really? How interesting. Tell us, Philip, do you ever get any cases like the ones we read about?
But if you want my opinion, the chief difference between fact and fiction is that the author of a novel wants you to see the pattern, and the author of a murder tries to hide it.
Oh.
Well, what do you mean by that?
Well, take your case, for example. You and Letty are making out your wills. I heard her say that she wanted to leave her money to you. But how do I know the idea just sprang into her head of its own accord? How do I know that you didn't plant it there?
Plant it? What do you mean? Why, what possible reason could I have?
Well, as things stand now, there's no reason for me to ask if you planted the idea in her head. But if Letty were found dead...
Dead? Oh, Philip, how dreadful. How can you even think such thoughts? Mark, darling, how terrible for you. Philip, you're to apologize this minute.
No, Letty. Philip was just trying to explain.
Well, I won't have him talking about such horrible things.
Of course, I didn't mean you to. I was just using you as an example.
Well, I didn't mean to be rude, Philip, but, well, you know my nerves, and it's getting dark. Oh, the bay is beautiful at night, of course, but I've always been afraid of the water.
That's why I've had such a time persuading her to come out for a sail. The Artemis has been tied up all summer, waiting.
It's just silly, I know, and I will go with you, Mark. But let's wait for a calm day.
You know, Letty's idea of a sail is to sit becalmed half a mile offshore. My wife has perfect confidence in me, you see.
Oh, Mark, it isn't that. You're making fun of me, aren't you? Of course, I trust you completely, but... well, I'm not very athletic.
You're missing one of the treats of the Cape if you don't sail.
But I shall. Of course I shall, and soon. And what's more, I'm going to get Mark to teach me to handle the Artemis.
Well, I'll be looking forward to seeing your sails on the bay, then.
Oh, Mark, a storm.
I better be getting home before it breaks.
Are you sure you'll be all right? Oh, I'm simply terrified of thunder. Wouldn't you rather stop with us?
Oh, I can make it to town.
Stop by tomorrow, won't you, Alden? Or as soon as you have those papers.
Right.
Now, you won't be nervous after our talk of wills and murders. But of course you won't. I'm such a coward myself that I can never understand how other people can be so brave.
You know, Philip, Letty's helplessness is one of her chief charms. Sometimes I suspect she exaggerates it just to make me feel important.
Oh, Mark, you mustn't. Giving all my secrets away.
Well, don't worry about me or the wills, Letty. Someday you will frighten yourself to death. Gradually, I found myself worrying about Letty and Mark. They didn't seem to be hitting it off. Oh, on the surface, everything was smooth. But I was haunted by a premonition of what I didn't know. It was only a nameless dread of something, some undercurrent of feeling. Letty's nerves were getting no better. In fact, she seemed more tense, more frightened than ever. Yet she was making an effort to meet Mark halfway. Many times I saw them out sailing. Only when Letty returned after a day on the water, she seemed pinched and white. While Mark appeared to be glowing with vitality, Letty grew paler, more distracted. I realized suddenly that she was a middle-aged woman. One day in town, I met them in the general store. They'd been quarreling.
But I tell you, Mark, you're just imagining it. I hate to have that stuff around, as you very well know. You read all kinds of stories about the way it gets mixed up in food.
Oh, nonsense.
Well, I'm sure there aren't any rats around the boathouse. I'd know if there were. I'm simply terrified of them. But I can't bear thinking of having poison around. Why be worried all the time?
Oh, Letty, for heaven's sake, stop being childish. I didn't put traps around because you didn't want them. Now that I'm trying to get rid of them in another way, you make a scene. I don't see why we have to go into a 3-act tragedy just because I want to buy some rat poison.
Hello, you two.
Oh, hello, Alden.
Why, Philip, how nice to see you. Mark and I were just doing a little shopping.
Philip, will you do me a favor? Will you please reason with Letty and try to get some sense into her head?
Say, wait a minute. This sounds serious.
Well, it isn't really. But, Philip, you know my nerves, and And the way things upset me, and Mark just doesn't understand. Oh, I know I'm just a silly woman, but the doctor says I have to be humored. And now Mark is so unreasonable, and it's such a little thing.
Of course it's a little thing, and that's why I can't understand your attitude. Now look here, Philip. The boathouse is infested with rats. Wouldn't you say the obvious course of action would be to get rid of them?
Why, of course.
But poison, rat poison. Oh, Philip, don't you see how horrible it is? I mean, accidents do happen. I've always hated to have anything like that around just in case.
I've heard of children eating this stuff by accident. But you two people can take care of yourselves. Frankly, Letty, I think you're making a fuss over nothing.
Yes, that's right, Philip. That's just what I told her.
Well, very well then. But if I'm found dead, I hope you realize you'll both be under suspicion.
Seemed a foolish quarrel at the time. Yet when I left them, I kept hearing Letty's voice.
Very well, then. But if I'm found dead... Very well, then. But if I'm found dead... Very well, then. But if I'm found dead...
Suddenly, a monstrous idea occurred to me. I wondered if Letty had been trying to warn me. And then the horrible suspicion broke. All the trifling things began to add up. Letty's nervousness, her fear of sailing with Mark, her terror of having the poison in the house. But why? Why should she be afraid of Mark? What motive had he? And then I knew. I had helped to give him the motive when I drew up Letty's will. Yet my whole case was founded on thin air. Figment of a nervous imagination. I had to be sure. I had to keep an eye on them. I found myself making excuses. Excuses to drop by at their cottage.
Who is it, Letty? Who's there?
It's Philip.
Oh, Philip. Well.
Hello.
You're almost getting to be a member of the family.
Well, I just thought I'd ask you to help me eat the first bluefish of the season. There's too much here for an old bachelor like me.
Why, Philip Alden, if you aren't the most thoughtful person. How perfectly sweet of you. Of course you'll stay to dinner. We'll have a real feast.
Yes. You might as well stay as long as you're here.
Oh, thank you. If you're sure I won't be intruding.
Intruding? Why, of course not. And you can help me get the dinner ready.
Well, I'd be glad to, but won't I be in Anna's way?
Anna's gone.
Gone? Why, I thought you were well satisfied with her.
And so we were, Philip. But Anna didn't seem to be satisfied with us. In fact, they've all gone.
All?
Yes. Anna and Elsie and Otto, the handyman. They just walked out and left us.
Well, for heaven's sake.
Since the ship and engine place opened on the heights, nobody can keep a servant. Can't blame them myself.
I wonder. I don't believe Anna'd take a job at the ship and engine. Anyhow, it does seem strange they all went at once, doesn't it?
Letty, I do wish you'd stop dramatizing everything. Ship and engine just opened. The call went out for help. I don't see any mystery in the servants answering. In fact, it's their patriotic duty. And it's our patriotic duty to get along without them.
But it's so lonely here, especially at night.
Now, Letty, you're not living here by yourself, you know.
No, of course not. But all the same, we are isolated. Just the two of us. And you know how tricky my nerves are. I always feel so much better if the servants are around. After all, if anything were to happen, and anything might happen...
Letty, this isn't getting us any closer to our dinner.
Oh, of course. Now, you boys wear these aprons.
Oh.
Philip, since it's your fish, you may have the honor of cooking it.
All right, you asked for it. It'll be your funeral.
Now, Philip, Mark, you hold the berries for the dessert. I'll do the vegetables and set the table.
Well, for a seasoned bachelor, this dinner's a rare treat, Letty.
Oh, I'm so glad you enjoyed it, Philip. Oh, I don't deserve the credit. That bluefish was simply delicious. How did you manage to catch it all by yourself? I always think men are so wonderful.
Well, I'd be glad to take you both the next time I go fishing. It's good fun. Fresh air would be good for you, Letty.
Oh, no, I couldn't. Well, I'm still just a wee bit nervous about the water. So I tried terribly hard, haven't I, Mark?
Yes, sure.
I've been good about the sailing. But you know I'm learning to manage the Artemis all by myself, aren't I, Mark?
Mm-hmm.
I don't write my name in the wake anymore, do I?
Yes, Letty's a real hand at the tiller. She'll be a better sailor than I am soon, you see. You'd have seen her take the Artemis into harbor the other day.
You did, all right.
Yes, she came through that channel with a breeze against her. I wanted to take it over, afraid she'd run into the mud flats. But no, she coaxed it all the way, and we came in under sail.
Yes, and I wanted to do it all by myself, even though I was terrified.
Well, good for you. Why, that's really a splendid accomplishment. I've been negotiating the harbor for years, but I confess that I have trouble every now and then.
Well, since nobody wants any more berries, I guess it's time to do the dishes. Now, I'll show you what a good hand I am as a dishwasher.
Wait a minute. That's my job. Here.
No,
Here.
I'll clean and wash. You two can dry, and you can dry.
Letty, what is it? Well, you shouldn't have tried to carry that tray.
No, it's not that.
Why, Letty, what's happened to you? You look ghastly.
I'm afraid something I ate.
Here, you better lie down.
Oh, I'll carry her upstairs. Get a doctor, will you?
I'm afraid, Mark. I'm afraid I've been poisoned.
But great heavens, Philip, I just can't believe it. Arsenic, poisoning? Do you think Dr. Potter knows what he's talking about?
I'm sure he does.
Of course, we can't be sure till the tests are made, but I don't see. I don't understand.
It's not very hard to understand. Letty ate arsenic. How or where she got it, we don't know, but it's not difficult to guess.
But we all ate the same meal, you and I and she. Why, good Lord, Philip. Do you think we are poisoned, too?
I feel perfectly all right. You appear to be comfortable. I think we'd feel it by now.
But then how on
Let's
earth
be
did she...
perfectly logical about it. We all ate the bluefish.
Yes.
I prepared it. We all had potatoes and string beans. Letty cooked those.
Yes, yes.
Then we all ate strawberries. You prepared them.
Why...
Now, the fish and the vegetables were all served in large platters, and each one of us helped ourselves. Therefore, if any poison were in the food, we'd all be sick. But the strawberries, Mark...
See here, Alden, are you suggesting...
Wait a minute. We're just following this through logically. The strawberries were put on the table in separate dishes. The poison could have been slipped into Letty's plate in the kitchen.
Alden, you have no right to accuse me of this. Why, you're fixing up a case against me.
I'm doing nothing of the sort. In any event, I think you might worry less about your own skin and more about Letty.
Thanks. I think I can take care of my own wife.
Nevertheless, I suggest you get someone to help you.
I'm perfectly well able to nurse her myself.
If I were you, I'd have someone else as well. I'll send Mrs. Halstead over from town. She's an experienced practical nurse.
What I've always appreciated about you, Philip, is the way you mind your own business.
I'll be going now. Mrs. Halstead will be along as soon as I can get her. When the doctor's analysis came, it was arsenic poisoning, all right. There were traces of arsenic in the sugar on Letty's dish. Letty was recovering. The dose wasn't large enough to kill her. Mrs. Halstead was installed as nurse and housekeeper. Just then business called me to New York, where I found myself worrying about Letty. I couldn't get her out of my mind.
Very well, then. But if I'm found dead...
I was bothered by a few loose ends in Letty's problem. The sort of questions that would occur to a legal mind. So I decided to spend an evening in the reference room of the law library among the files, where I found out enough about Mark and Letty Taylor to send me racing back to the Cape. And I knew I had to hurry if I was to prevent a devilish murder. It was one of those dull gray afternoons when I arrived at the station. The fog was so thick over the bay that it seemed to cloud the whole town. Cold fear gripped me. Letty and Mark, I learned, had left at dawn for a weekend sail. I could picture them, murderer and victim, shrouded in the gray veils of the fog, drifting, waiting, while the foghorns cawed a hoarse warning of murder. So, I was too late. The trap was sprung. With my newly gained insight into the affairs of Letty and Mark, I could have averted the tragedy, but I was too late. Or was I? If only they hadn't really left for that sale. I took the chance. Feeling my way along the Cape Road, I reached the Taylor cottage. Nobody was there. Then I heard noises in the boathouse. I crept down the slope and listened.
Oh, Mark, you fool. Philip Alden will be sure you planned to murder me for my money. I saw the suspicion dawn in his mind that day we made out our twin wills. I saw it grow when I was seen in the general store, and you brought the rat poison. And that night when I was taken ill, he was sure. Do you hear me? Sure! You wanted to teach me to sail the Artemis. Thought I was afraid of the water. Well, Mark Taylor, when your body drifts ashore, Philip Alden will swear that only an accident prevented you from murdering me. What fools you men are. Aren't you? Aren't you? Why wouldn't you like to answer me, Mark? Don't you wish you could talk to me again? To your helpless little Letty. But you can't, can you? Dead men can't talk, can they? But they say that in the instant of dying, a man can understand many things. Did you understand, Mark? But how could you? You are really a stupid man, Mark. Didn't you ever wonder about my former husband and his tragic death? Didn't you ever want to know about Frank Hawthorne? He did. At the very end, he wondered about his predecessor, George Martin. Strange how both died in a yachting accident, isn't it? Frank died off the coast of California, and George was drowned in the Gulf of Mexico. And now you, Mark, your body will be found someplace along the Cape here, I suppose. Oh, what bad luck I've had with my husbands. But how thoughtful all of you were to leave me your property. Too bad I'm such an extravagant widow, isn't it? For I do run through money. I wasn't lying about that. Oh, dear, I wish you could help me get your body to the Artemis. If only you hadn't insisted on turning back when the fog rose. I could have killed you so much more neatly. A sudden gust of wind while I was at the wheel, and the Artemis jibes, and the boom catches you, and off you go to the bottom of the sea. But now, I've got to lug you back on board and pitch you overboard somewhere. It was really inconsiderate, Mark, to make me kill you in the boathouse here.
You will have to drag the body aboard, Letty.
Oh, Philip, I'm so glad you've come.
Are you, Letty?
Something dreadful's happened to Mark. I'm so upset I hardly know how to tell you. Oh, Philip, I think I'm...
You needn't pull a phony feint this time, Letty. I fell for it before when you made me think that Mark had poisoned you. That is, almost.
Why, what do you mean, Philip?
That was a little too smart, Letty, that poison, see. Because when I left you, I wondered about two things. Why anyone should be foolish enough to attempt that type of murder before an audience, and why, having attempted it, he should fail to make the dose large enough.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I think you do. You see, while I was in New York, I took the trouble to look up a few matters that were bothering me. And I found the newspaper clippings of your two previous, shall we say, accidents.
Oh, Philip, isn't it dreadful?
Still pretending. You're a clever woman, Letty, but I overheard you just now.
You'll never prove anything.
I think I will. You see, I found the motive, too. It was marry for money, marry for murder, wasn't it? I wouldn't try to run away, Letty. I brought a gun. You're coming with me to the police station. Don't wonder that you hate the sound of foghorns, Letty Taylor. You've spoiled them for me, too.
And so closes Marry for Murder, starring Lillian Gish with Ray Collins and Bramwell Fletcher. Tonight's tale of Suspense. This is your narrator, the man in black, who conveys to you Columbia's invitation to spend this half hour in suspense with us again next week, same time, when Virginia Bruce and John Loder will star in the Dorothy B. Hughes suspense thriller, The Cross-Eyed Bear. The producer of these broadcasts is William Spear, who, with Ted Bliss, the director, Bernard Herrmann and Lucien Marowik, conductor and composer, and Walker T. Field, the author, collaborated on tonight's Suspense.
This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.